Hi, I'm Christine Pfister, and I'm the owner and director at Pentimenti. Pentimenti, it's an Italian name that means that it's a painting technique from the Renaissance. So it is actually the element of being able to see through layers of oil. So if you have a Rembrandt painting, which is most likely 600 years old, currently the pigment is fading on the painting. And so the idea of seeing through, it's called Pentimenti. Pentimenti. Pentimenti opened in 1992. I wasn't there at its founding. I became the curator and director of the gallery a little later. The mission is the gallery, or I would rather say the program of the gallery. It's artists that work in mixed media. We have artists that work with packaging tape, on product X-rays. So I really enjoy working with artists that take an everyday material and transform it into a fine art. But we also have exhibitions with painting and sculptures. So we really go back to the regular gallery structures. Actually, the gallery migrates a little bit with the idea of changing aesthetics. It is just mostly based with the idea of exploring, wanted to change directions. The gallery kind of functions a little bit like an artist. So an artist doesn't always create the same work over and over for many years. They evolve, so the gallery has the same kind of mindset. We start in one place and we migrate over the years and explore new ideas and new materials. We represent 20 artists. Most likely we will be adding a few more, but the idea of representing a certain number of artists, it's really because we are dedicated to creating a service to them. So we provide a service to the artists. So the idea of having a smaller number of artists, it's I can dedicate the time to each one of them equally. Selecting artists takes a little journey, a little time. I would meet, I would go and see exhibitions. I would get recommendations from my artists who would suggest an artist, or I would meet somebody like a curator or maybe a collector who said, you know, I do think that you should have a look at this work. So it comes with a lot of different pathways before I can really connect with the artists. I do studio visit, and after this kind of long extended journey, I would include the work of the artist in a group show or maybe in a small solo show at the gallery. I'm a huge fan of Philadelphia. I really do believe that we have a strong group of institutions, great museum in town. We are a walkable city. We can hop from one gallery to the next, one museum to the next, just by foot or with a bike. We are a rich city for culture, and I really think that's the beauty of Philadelphia. It's more intimate than, for example, going to New York. It feels maybe more overwhelming when you're in New York because it's neighborhood, and within the neighborhood there's a lot more to see. But Philadelphia is feasible, walkable, very friendly, very welcoming. I really would love to see in Philadelphia a platform that would bring all the art community together. So the visual art community, it would include museum, institution, galleries of any kind of sort of galleries, where we would have platform of knowing what's happening, when the opening are taking place, is there a lecture happening this week. So I really believe that we would have a center of, if you visit or if you are local, you would just hop into it and know everything about the activities of the week. I also would think that this platform could also help not just us, but also visitors who come to Philadelphia.